Your neighbor just pulled up in a brand new $75,000 truck. Your coworker posted vacation photos from Bali. Again. Your friend from college just bought a boat. And you're sitting in your paid-off 2015 Honda thinking, what am I doing wrong? How is everyone affording this except me? Here's what nobody's telling you. They can't afford it either. That truck? Financed for 84 months at 9% interest. The Bali vacation? Still on a credit card 6 months later. The boat? Financed through a personal loan at 12% APR. It's all debt. It's all fake. And the scary part is, most people don't even realize they're broke. They think they're middle class. They think they're doing fine. Meanwhile, they're one layoff away from losing everything. Today, I'm going to show you the actual numbers behind the fake rich epidemic. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wealth Context. If you're new here, this is where we reveal the real story behind money and power. No BS, just data and truth. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. It helps the algorithm show this to more people who need this reality check. Alright, so let's talk about fake rich. And I need to be clear, this isn't about judging people. This is about understanding how the debt illusion works. Because once you understand it, you stop comparing yourself to people who are actually drowning. The average American debt stack. Let's start with the numbers. Here's what the average American is carrying in debt right now. Credit card debt. $7,000 to $8,000 per household at an average APR of 20%. That's $1,400 to $1,600 per year just in interest. Not paying down the balance, just interest. Auto loans. The average car loan is now $28,000 with an average term of 72 months. That's 6 years of payments. The average monthly payment? $700 to $800. Student loans. Average borrower has $37,000 in student debt. Payments run $300 to $500 per month for 10 to 25 years. Personal loans. Average balance is around $11,000. People use these to consolidate debt, pay for home repairs, or fund lifestyle expenses they can't afford. Add it all up, and the average American household is sitting on $80,000 to $100,000 in debt. Not counting mortgages, just consumer debt. But here's the thing, they don't look broke. They look successful. New cars. Nice clothes, eating out 3 times a week, posting vacation photos. How? Because our entire economy runs on monthly payments. The monthly payment illusion. Here's how the trap works. Nobody asks, how much does this cost anymore? They ask, what's the monthly payment? You walk into a car dealership. You want a $35,000 car. The salesman doesn't talk about the price. He says, what payment can you afford? You say, $500 a month. And he says, great, I can get you into this $45,000 truck for $520 a month. You think, that's only $20 more than I wanted to pay. I can swing that. So you sign. And you just agreed to pay $520 a month for 84 months. That's 7 years. That's $43,680 total for a truck that'll be worth $22,000 in 3 years. But it felt affordable because it was only $520 a month. This is the scam. Break any purchase into small enough monthly payments and people will buy anything. $3,000 couch? Nah, that's expensive. But $89 a month for 36 months? Sure, I can afford that. You just agreed to pay $3,204 for a $3,000 couch, by the way. $8,000 vacation? Can't afford it. But put it on a credit card and pay $200 a month? That feels manageable. You'll pay $9,500 total by the time you're done if you're only making minimum payments. Monthly payment thinking is how people who make $75,000 a year end up with $200,000 in debt and think they're doing fine. The Instagram economy. Now let's talk about social media, because this is where the fake rich illusion really takes off. You scroll Instagram, everyone's on vacation, everyone's got new cars, everyone's eating at nice restaurants, everyone looks successful. And you feel like a loser because you're not doing those things. But here's what you're not seeing: the credit card statement, the auto loan, the personal loan, the buy now, pay later app charging 25% interest. That influencer posting from the Maldives? Sponsored trip. Or it's on a credit card they'll be paying off for 2 years. Your friend with the designer handbag collection? Every single one is financed through Afterpay or Klarna. The couple that just renovated their kitchen? $40,000 home equity loan they'll be paying for 15 years. It's all leverage. It's all debt. It's all fake. But Instagram doesn't show you that part. Instagram shows you the aesthetic, the highlight reel, the illusion. And you're comparing your real life to everyone else's fake life. Case study: the $150,000 household that's broke. Let me give you a real example. This is a composite of multiple people I know, but the numbers are real. Household income, $150,000. Looks great on paper. Their lifestyle: $4,000 per month mortgage. Bought too much house. $1,200 per month in car payments. 2 leased SUVs. $800 per month in credit card minimum payments. $500 per month student loans. $300 per month for the boat they bought last summer. $200 per month for furniture they financed. $400 per month in subscriptions, streaming, gym, meal kits, etc. That's $7,400 per month before we even talk about groceries, gas, insurance, utilities, or anything else. After taxes, their take-home is about $9,000 per month. They've got $1,600 left for everything else, and most months, they go over. So they put the overage on credit cards, which is why they have $800 per month in minimum payments. They look rich. Big house, nice cars, boat in the driveway, but they're completely broke. They have zero emergency savings. If either of them loses their job, they lose everything in 3 months. And the crazy part? They think they're doing fine because everyone around them lives the same way. The debt stack trap. Here's how people get stuck. You start with one debt. Let's say a car loan, $400 per month. You can handle it. Then you need new furniture. You finance it. Now you're at $550 per month total. Still manageable. Then you take a vacation. Put it on a credit card. Now you've got a $200 per month payment. $750 total. Getting tight, but okay. Then your car breaks down and needs $2,500 in repairs. You don't have cash, so you put it on a credit card. Now your minimum payment went up to $300 per month, $850 total. Then you buy a new phone on a payment plan, $50 per month, $900 total. Then you finance a home repair, $200 per month, $1,100 total. And suddenly, you're spending $1,100 a month just on debt payments. Not building wealth, not saving, just servicing debt. And here's the worst part. You can't get out because you don't have any cash. Every dollar you make is already spoken for. So when the next emergency happens, you finance that too. And the stack gets higher. This is the trap. And most Americans are in it right now. Buy now, pay later, the final boss. And now we've got a new weapon of financial destruction. Buy now, pay later apps. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, Sezzle. These apps let you split any purchase into 4 payments. No interest if you pay on time. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. Here's what actually happens. People use these apps to buy stuff they can't afford. They think, it's only $50 every 2 weeks. I can afford that. But they're doing it for 5 different purchases at the same time. And suddenly, they've got $250 in BNPL payments due every 2 weeks. And if they miss a payment? Fees, interest, collections. A study came out recently showing that 43% of BNPL users have missed at least 1 payment. And the average BNPL user has 5 active loans at once. This is predatory lending marketed as convenience. And it's destroying Gen Z and Millennials who are already buried in student debt. What real wealth actually looks like. All right, so if everyone who looks rich is actually fake rich, what does real wealth look like? Here's the uncomfortable truth. It's boring. It's invisible. It's not Instagram-worthy. Real wealth is a 10-year-old paid-off car, a modest house below your means, no debt, $500,000 in index funds you never talk about, packing lunch instead of eating out, wearing normal clothes from Target, taking a road trip instead of flying to Bali. Real wealth doesn't look impressive. It looks normal, almost cheap. Because real wealthy people don't spend money to look wealthy. They invest money to be wealthy. The person driving the Tesla, probably leasing it with a $900 per month payment. The person driving the 2014 Camry probably has $750,000 in investments and could retire tomorrow if they wanted to. But you'd never know by looking at them. How to escape the comparison trap. So, what do you do with this information? First, stop comparing yourself to people who are in debt. That $75,000 truck you're envious of, it's enslaving the owner for the next 7 years. Second, realize that social media is a highlight reel of financed lifestyles. It's not real life. It's a curated illusion designed to make you feel inadequate, so you'll spend money you don't have to keep up. Third, focus on your numbers, not your neighbor's facade, your net worth, your debt, your investments, your financial freedom. Ask yourself, would I rather look rich or be rich? Because you can't do both, not at the start. Maybe once you've built real wealth, you can afford some luxuries. But if you're trying to look rich while you're broke, you'll stay broke forever. Fourth, track your debt-to-income ratio. If more than 20% of your income is going to debt payments, you're in the danger zone. If it's over 40%, you're in crisis mode. And finally, choose assets over aesthetics. Every dollar you spend on looking successful is a dollar that's not building actual success. The hard truth. Here's what I need you to understand. The system is designed to keep you broke while making you feel successful. They want you financing everything, because a population in debt is a population that can't quit their jobs, can't take risks, can't protest, can't make waves. You're controllable when you've got $1,500 per month in debt payments. But you're free when you've got zero debt and $500,000 invested. The fake rich are slaves pretending to be kings. The real rich are invisible and free. Which one do you want to be? Look, I know this video probably made you uncomfortable. Maybe you saw yourself in some of these examples. That's okay. Awareness is the first step. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. So if you're sitting on a pile of debt trying to look successful, it's time to stop. Cut the lifestyle, sell the stuff, pay off the debt, build real wealth. It's not glamorous, it's not Instagram-worthy, but it's real, and it works. If this video was a reality check you needed, hit that like button and subscribe to Wealth Context for more financial truth. Drop a comment and be honest. What's the fakest rich thing you ever bought that you regretted? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next one.